we are on a collision course in mutual descent towards our neighboring large galaxy, Andromeda, also a system of several 100 billion stars.
James Webb Space Telescope's keen eye has just received an alarming signal from the Andromeda Galaxy that has baffled scientists. While we once placed it as a testament to our non-centrality in the universe, recent data has turned our understanding on its head. What mysteries lie in this neighboring galaxy that left experts astounded? And with its cosmic collision with our Milky Way being close, what does this dictate about our near future? Dive deep with us as we unravel shocking revelations about Andromeda that will change the way you gaze at the night sky. The cosmos, as it seems, still holds tales waiting to be deciphered.
See, that misty patch of light is not a cloud in the sky. It's not even gas and dust in our galaxy. That is another galaxy. It's the Andromeda Galaxy.
Human history and space exploration. Imagine, just a century ago, our ancestors looked up at the sky and saw the Milky Way as nothing more than a delicate streak of light. With the technology available, it looked like a blurry, ghostly band, masking the true brilliance beneath. Many thought it was the nexus where our world met the divine, the heart of all creation. But then came a shocking revelation by the James Webb Telescope. Galileo Galilei, an Italian genius of the skies, used his early version of the telescope in the 17th century and changed everything. While many believed that this faint white strip was just a diffused light, Galileo's observations revealed something astounding. The Milky Way wasn't just one big light, but billions of stars, planets, and other celestial wonders. Now brace yourself for this. The closest galaxy to us is the Andromeda Galaxy, and there are approximately 100 billion galaxies just like ours in the visible universe. If we tried, we could even actually estimate the number of stars out there. The plot thickens as we once believed the Milky Way to be the center of the universe, a special place. But Galileo's findings dropped a bombshell. The Milky Way wasn't the center of anything. It was merely an enormous collection of stars sprinkled across the vastness of space. In 1750, another revelation came from English astronomer Thomas Wright. He had a wild theory. He believed the Milky Way was not just a chaotic mess of stars, but a flat layer of them. And even more shocking, he suggested a chunk of this enormous celestial entity was our very own solar system. It's fascinating to think how our understanding was so limited due to the technology of the time. For so long, many believed the Milky Way was all there was. But as technology advanced rapidly by the early 1900s, the universe unfolded its mysteries, leaving us both humbled and awed. Hubble's shocking revelations. Back in the roaring 1920s, Edwin Hubble, a brilliant American astronomer, peered into the night sky using a gigantic telescope called the Hooker telescope. He spotted some fuzzy, distant shapes and made a jaw-dropping discovery. These weren't just part of our Milky Way. Nope. They were entirely separate galaxies, with each one holding billions of stars. Just imagine, billions. One of the stars of Hubble's discovery? The Andromeda Galaxy. Its other cool name? M31. This isn't some newcomer to the star scene, though. People have been staring at this galaxy for centuries. Way back in the 10th century, a sharp-eyed Persian astronomer named Abdul Rahman al-Sufi saw it without any fancy telescope and thought, looks like a little cloud. That's right. Andromeda is so huge and bright, you can see it from Earth on a clear night without any special tools. All you need are your eyes and to know where to look. It wasn't until the 1600s that another observer, Simon Marius, took a closer look using a telescope and gave us some nifty details about this mysterious galaxy. And then, in 1764, Charles Messier, a French superstar in the world of astronomy, named it M31. But here's the shocking twist. He didn't know that our friend Al-Sufi from the 10th century had already spotted it. Now, here comes the real thriller. In 1864, a genius Englishman named William Huggins looked closely at Andromeda's light. He realized something wild. Its light was nothing like the other gassy things in space. This was the moment the world began to grasp the real magic of Andromeda. How massive is Andromeda? But here's the biggest shocker. Andromeda is massive. How massive, you ask? Think about our sun. Now imagine a mass that's between 1 and 2 trillion times bigger than that. Yep, that's Andromeda for you. Not just big, but ancient too. This galaxy is around 10 billion years old. That's so much history. Researchers have another wild idea regarding our cosmic neighbor. What if Andromeda was formed by several smaller galaxies joining forces, like a cosmic team-up? Over billions of years, these smaller galaxies might have come together, pulled by gravity, to create the huge and majestic Andromeda we know today. Surprisingly, this phenomenon isn't all too rare in our incredible universe. Imagine two mammoth galaxies slowly merging together. It's like watching two giant cosmic whirlpools drawn to one another. The catch? It's such a slow dance that we can't see it happening in real time. By the time we notice any change, a significant part of the merger has already taken place. For ages, we believed that the Andromeda Galaxy was like the Big Brother, towering over our Milky Way in size. From Earth, looking up at Andromeda, it's so vast and magnificent that it's easy to assume, surely our Milky Way couldn't possibly compare. But here's the shocker. Recent discoveries have turned that belief on its head. Scientists now think that our Milky Way might actually be as massive as Andromeda. Just imagine, if you stood on a planet in Andromeda looking back at Earth, our galaxy would appear just as grand. It's like discovering your little sibling isn't so little after all. Yet when it comes to sheer physical size, Andromeda does outstretch its arms wider than our Milky Way. It boasts a staggering diameter of about 220,000 light-years, dwarfing our Milky Way's 100,000 to 175,000 light-years. Think of it like this. If galaxies were cities, Andromeda would sprawl out over a vast area, while the Milky Way would be more densely packed with stars. These revelations make us realize how tricky it is to measure galaxies. They're massive, filled with stars, gas, dust, and the mysterious dark matter. Accurately gauging their mass, it's like trying to count every grain of sand on a beach, but with added challenges. Such precise measurements weren't even possible in the 1700s or 1800s. It took modern-day tools to shed light on this astounding truth. Andromeda's eerie center. And if you thought that was mind-blowing, hold on to your space helmet. The Andromeda Galaxy houses an active galactic nucleus, or AGN. Imagine the heart of the galaxy pulsing with energy, emitting intense light across various wavelengths, from radio waves to X-rays. Curious as to what powers this? A supermassive black hole. Observing this phenomenon through advanced telescopes like the Hubble makes for an electrifying sight. How massive, you ask? Imagine something weighing 110 to 230 million times more than our Sun. Just picturing that should give you goosebumps. Most galaxies, including our very own Milky Way, harbor such titanic black holes at their cores. These black holes aren't just space vacuums. They play a starring role in shaping galaxies and their future. Now here's where things get even more fascinating. When stars or gases drift too close to these black holes, they don't just get swallowed. Instead, they create a spinning, heated ring called an accretion disk around the black hole. This disk is like a neon sign in space, shining intensely and broadcasting its existence across the universe. That's one of the glowing points we see in Andromeda's center. But what about the second, even brighter light? Here's the shocker. It's a cosmic dance floor. As stars orbit this colossal black hole, they aren't moving in simple circles. They're on wild roller coaster rides, following stretched-out paths. There's a moment in their journey, named the perihelion, when they swing closest to the black hole. The gravitational pull at this point is mind-bogglingly strong. It's like the universe's most intense magnet pulling them closer, making them hustle and huddle together. This close gathering of stars isn't just a silent meetup. The stars in their clustered state release bursts of energy, lighting up the galaxy. This powerful burst is that second bright glow we observe. Every time we gaze at the twin lights in Andromeda's heart, we're witnessing a stellar dance around a monstrous black hole. It's a performance billions of years in the making, revealing secrets of how stars and black holes play together in the vast cosmic playground. And to think this show is happening right in our galactic backyard. How's that for a cosmic shocker? The beauty and majesty of Andromeda. And yet there's more. The Andromeda Galaxy hides another jaw-dropping secret. Aside from its mesmerizing beauty, it boasts a treasure trove of globular clusters. Imagine these clusters as tight-knit communities of stars that act like satellites, circling around the heart of the galaxy. Picture this: around 460 of these star-packed clusters, each jammed with hundreds of thousands to even millions of stars, all born around the same era. That's not all. The staggering number of these clusters reveals mind-blowing tales about Andromeda's cosmic past. They hint that this galaxy is like the ultimate cosmic bully. Over billions of years, it's been gobbling up smaller galaxies that dared to come too close. This act, known as galactic cannibalism, sees Andromeda's immense gravity stripping stars from these smaller galaxies. These stars, in turn, join Andromeda's already vast and varied community of stars. Think of Andromeda like a collector, always adding to its impressive stash of stars and clusters. This trait isn't unusual for spiral galaxies like Andromeda. These galaxies, with their flat, disc shapes and iconic swirling arms, seem to be the perfect playground for these dramatic cosmic encounters. Andromeda as a ring galaxy. Hold on to your hats because there's an even bigger bombshell. Some experts now think the Andromeda Galaxy is undergoing an unbelievable makeover. It's not just any transformation. It's morphing from a common spiral galaxy into a mysterious ring galaxy. These ring galaxies are the unicorns of the universe. They shine brightly with young blue stars in a ring formation, while their centers remain dark and mysterious. This makes them stand out like cosmic celebrities amidst the usual crowd of galaxies. There are three primary types of these rings: nuclear, inner, and outer. The nuclear rings are nestled near the galaxy's heart, while the inner and outer ones stretch out a bit more. Diving deeper, ring galaxies come in two flavors: O-type and P-type. O-type galaxies showcase a nucleus right at the center, and they sport rings that are smooth and symmetrical. P-type galaxies, on the other hand, are the wild ones of the bunch. Their nucleus isn't in the middle, and their rings seem a bit all over the place. Believe it or not, only about 1 in 10,000 galaxies get the title of a ring galaxy. More on ring galaxies and Milkdromeda. But how do these celestial wonders come into existence? Well, there are two primary theories. One is a cosmic crash. When two galaxies smash into each other, the aftermath can give birth to a ring galaxy. Examples include the famous Cartwheel Galaxy and the ARP 147. Another possibility: a smaller galaxy zooms right through a big one, leading to a ringed beauty. But here's where it gets shockingly exciting. Right now, our very own Milky Way and the neighboring Andromeda Galaxy are on a crash course. Yes, you read that right. They're set to collide and transform into a mega-galaxy. People around the world have even come up with catchy nicknames for this future giant: Milkometer or Milkdromeda. Now, as fun as these names sound, the reality of such a cosmic dance is jaw-dropping. As the two galaxies rush towards each other, their massive gravitational pull will twist and warp their forms. Picture a cosmic ballet, where stars, gas, and dust swirl, collide, and merge, creating a spectacle of galactic mayhem. Stars might get kicked out, new ones might form, and the entire scene would be nothing short of dramatic. What does it mean for us? When galaxies clash, it's not just a dance of stars. The Milky Way and the Andromeda Galaxy are on a collision course. Imagine two massive whirlpools of stars, black holes, and gas spiraling into one another. At the heart of both these galaxies, there are supermassive black holes like monstrous cosmic drains. During the collision, they'll join forces, creating an even mightier black hole. The entire event is like an otherworldly fireworks show. But the true spectacle isn't just up in the stars. As these galaxies tangle, the night sky we've known forever will change dramatically. New constellations will light up our nights, and the sky will dazzle with new star clusters and radiant bursts. However, this isn't just about a shifting light show. The stakes are much higher. With this grand cosmic dance, Earth won't remain unaffected. Picture this: the very environment of our planet undergoing vast changes because of these distant celestial events. The regions where life thrives might be shaken up, leading to altered habitats and even local extinctions. Our weather patterns could go haywire, with sudden changes in temperature and rainfall. Plants and animals could struggle to adapt, causing disruptions in the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Our ozone layer, vital for shielding life on Earth, might even be at risk due to increased cosmic radiation. Imagine a world where our daily lives are affected by the ever-changing climate and ecosystems. Animals are on the move, searching for new homes, food, and water. The once familiar routes they used for migration are disrupted. Their old homes, they're either disappearing or shifting altogether. Sounds alarming, right? It's not just our furry friends that are affected. With these dramatic changes, the entire circle of life gets a jolt. The variety of species in an ecosystem, known as biodiversity, could drastically change. Some animals might rise to the top, thriving in this new world, while others might find themselves struggling to survive, leading to local extinctions. When one species struggles, it affects others in the ecosystem. This domino effect can result in certain animals vanishing from specific regions. While this paints a dramatic picture, something even more jaw-dropping is on the horizon, a collision between entire galaxies. Hold on. Before you pack your bags, let's clarify something. This collision isn't happening tomorrow. It's set to start 4 billion years from now, and the entire dance of the stars will take another 2 billion years. By that time, humans as we know them will be a mere page in the history of the universe. What's more, our sun, that warm and comforting ball of fire in the sky. In about 5 billion years, it's projected to grow massive, turning into a red giant, possibly swallowing Earth and making our solar system a no-go zone way before the galactic mashup begins. Now about this cosmic dance between the Andromeda Galaxy and our Milky Way. As they come together, stars, gas, and dust will interact in a magnificent ballet, forging a new galactic structure unlike anything we've ever seen. Within this giant mix of stars and planets, there might be special places where conditions are just right for life, but it's a roll of the dice. Planetary orbits and environments could be shaken up, influencing how and where life can thrive. And remember, space isn't always silent. Events like supernovae and gamma-ray bursts might light up this new galaxy, affecting any potential planets. The universe is filled with mysteries, wonders, and shocking events waiting to unfold. While we might not be around to witness this galactic collision, just knowing that such a spectacular dance of stars will occur is both intriguing and mind-boggling. Milkdromeda, the scientific intrigue. This impending collision between the Milky Way and the Andromeda Galaxy, expected to occur in about 4 billion years, has been a source of intrigue and speculation for astronomers and space enthusiasts alike. As we venture deeper into the realm of space travel and exploration, understanding intergalactic events of this magnitude becomes not only a scientific curiosity, but a potential challenge for future civilizations. From the standpoint of space travel, this cosmic dance between galaxies presents both obstacles and opportunities. On the one hand, gravitational disturbances caused by the merger could disrupt established space routes, navigation systems, and even the orbits of planets. Habitats or outposts developed in the intervening millennia in certain star systems could face existential threats as stars, dust, and gas clouds interact and collide. However, on the other side of the coin, the merger could open up new areas of the combined galaxy for exploration and colonization. As the two galaxies converge, new star systems will be brought into closer proximity, potentially making interstellar travel between certain regions more feasible. There could be a renaissance of space exploration and colonization, as previously unreachable or unknown zones become accessible. Moreover, the collision might also provide first-hand insights into stellar evolution, planetary formation, and even the mysteries surrounding dark matter. Observing such a grand event from within could lead to groundbreaking discoveries and a deeper understanding of our universe's inner workings. Interestingly, while the idea of galaxies colliding may sound cataclysmic, the vastness of space means that many stars will pass by each other without direct collisions. Nevertheless, gravitational effects will lead to stellar relocations, creating a shuffled arrangement of the Milky Way and Andromeda's stars. For those engaged in space travel during this era, the merger could be both a golden age of exploration and a challenging period of adaptation. Spacefarers would need to navigate the shifting cosmic landscape while also seizing the unique opportunities presented by the fusion of two galactic giants. As the Milky Way and Andromeda become one, The universe's ever-evolving nature will undoubtedly continue to inspire awe and wonder in those journeying through the stars. Thank you for being with us. Make sure to watch the next video on your screen. It's fantastic.